Howdy everybody, this is Mason Fugue. Welcome. I am right now flying around my base because it's raining. I want to work on the stable today, like I did the other day on stream. I did a basic layout for the stables. What I figured out since then is I want to be able to fly, oh boy, to fly through the stable like so. I want to be able to come in, somewhere up here, more or less drop in, fly through this, and then either up and out or make a hole right there that ghasts can get in and out of and fly through, but can also be used by people, by players, by me. Right, so right now I want to test to see if a ghast is going to be able to squeeze through a gap like this. I want to make the stables accessible by ghast, even though horses are going to be the main beings through the doors. So, alright, it looks like 5 is going to be the ticket. This is good. And then from here, I want to come in 1. Do a little bit more. How about 3 for now? 4, 5. Here we go. And then, why not? Pinch that off once again. And then oh yeah. Yep, I'm just gonna straight up copy jam. But just for the entrance here. Very rough. I like it. Am I gonna need to get rid of the corners? Nah. I can leave it. Okay. So now this is gonna be where they can enter and get through that way. And exit into the larger ghast holding area. Chill-in area. I'm gonna make a more obvious entrance somewhere around here. The plan is to turn this into kind of like a park, I guess. Like just a flat field. I want to plant trees. I want to light it up. I want to put benches. I want to plant flowers. I want this to be nice. I want sniffers roaming. I want this to be a peaceful area that hopefully pillagers don't spawn. I don't know what I'm gonna do with them. If they start spawning up here, which I think they will, I'm gonna have to slab it up. I guess that's the only way. Speaking of which, I have to come up with better flooring for our stables here. I want to see what kind of blocks could do that. It doesn't appear like I have any. I have this. And I should, yeah, I have a hay bale. So, how do we do this? Yeah, let's just look at the pallets. Okay. If I truly can't figure anything else out, just for the look, I'll go with granite. I don't want to go with granite, though. Or polished granite. Packed mud. I'm not seeing packed mud block. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Yeah. It might just have to be planks. No way, no way, no way. Okay. That doesn't mean... Hey. Mud bricks. Yeah. Dude. Alright. Look at that. That's gonna be beautiful. Okay. Full beans. We found our block. Awesome, awesome. Let me make sure that I can't do anything else with it. Okay. So you're all gonna turn into this then. And then you will be turned into that. Here we go. So we have something for the flooring now. I'll just take this over there. Huh. It's a bit overkill. So now, right now, I need to see how the flooring is going to be. This is the first cell I want to do. You know what? I like that, man. That's just... Yeah, that's just subtle enough, I think. Maybe every now and then I could sneak a hay bale somewhere. No, they'll jump on that. We'll see. I think in some places I'm going to want these supports to go all the way to the floor, like they are here. That just feels better. Alright. This flooring is going to be reused elsewhere. I am going to have to use slabs at different levels, because I can't think of another way of preventing the pillagers from spawning. Maybe some I can do with wood. I can also do a combination. Right now I just have a little smidgen left on me, so I'm going to use that. And I'm going to try to do it in a somewhat irregular way. And right here. Yeah. Thinking about what to put as supports. Could it be something else for a second? Silk touch. It's not great to silk touch these, is it? Maybe fortune is better, but it's okay. Come on, I'm kind of stuttering. hardly harvest this bamboo. I felt bad when I saw it trapping the bees. I didn't know bees could get trapped like that. Another free. I have to cut these down too. I do like them though. Maybe I'll keep a few. There's one that okay, yeah, this tree here. I'm gonna keep this. I like to keep the irregular oak trees. So maybe, yeah, I'll keep the trees that stand out as like, okay, this tree wants to be here. This one, for example, I'm liking this tree here. I like it a lot, actually. Beautiful. It feels right. There's a little sanctuary in here. um, I fear though that mobs will spawn, so I have to think about putting glowberries in here. You know, yeah, but I like this tree. This tree might have to stay. Um, I suppose it is like an irregular mangrove, but I can't keep all of them. You know, I have to be very selective, especially with odd trees like this one. But yeah, I can't let that go. That's really cool. Wow, I am hungry. I'm hungry in real life too. Build. I wanna revisit this. I wanna come back here and finish this. This tower's yeah. I need to work on this. This is a bigger project than I anticipated. I also have to get rid of this dirt. I have to shore up the front of my base here. Because this really is the front door. If you think about it. That's kind of a side door. It's an old door. Kind of even feels like a back door. But yeah. And then of course there's what used to be here. Man, there is no trace of that at all. That's very wild to me. But good in a way. Because I didn't, what I built was like I built like a Deku Tree-esque take on, what do you call them? Creakings. I thought if Creakings had a Deku tree, what would that look like? And I made that. And I'll have to draw it. Maybe I should just draw it. I'm gonna draw it. It's gonna be such a dumb drawing. Not necessarily, but it was right here. It took up this void here in my skyline. I planted this tree. You could imagine a tree that was 4 times as big. Maybe 3 times as big. 3.5, let's say. And the best part of this creaking is I built sunlight sensors into like this piston system that would open and close eyes, or would open eyes when the sun set. So when it was dark, pistons would retract, I think it was, and reveal these eyes that I had made out of frog lights and stained glass. And I tried really hard to capture the same color as the creaking eyes. But yes, in the process, I made this area of my base, which is like my farm area, right? Yeah, I had to tear this down to make the tree. I think, no, you know what? I didn't tear it down. I built it right up next to it. It was like here. This was the base of it. I made a resin farm. Gosh, yeah, I just have to remake all that stuff. God. I focused on the Froglight farm immediately. Oy, yes, but I made well, you'll see. You'll see. I'll remake it. Just not here. I don't want to remake it here. I want to remake it somewhere further from the base where I can go specifically to farm creeking or farm resin overnight. I don't want to put any of my other mobs in danger. I don't want to crowd this area. I want to just be able to chill and ride my horse and like fight stuff, do whatever I want. Anyway, I'm gonna start making different videos. I had this like idea of like a timeline that I was gonna recreate my farms and I was going to yeah, I wanted to raid an ocean monument and yeah, make like a base out of that where I'd raise axolotls. I had like I guess ideas as far as what I do. And I don't know if I want to do them that way anymore. Things have changed in the game. My life has changed. And I want to treat this like a painting. Like this world is something special. This game is something special. And yeah, it's my canvas. It's my chance to reach out to the world and go like, "Hey, like what's up? This is me. This is what I do." Not looking to be remembered, just looking to share and looking to make friends and share time with people. Thank you for sticking around.